All right, our next short video, I promise, is a little discussion about mineral color. And so if you're on the slide that says D, color, you will see that it says mineral outside appearances are kind of variable and may not always be reliable with mineral identification. Let's show you an example. We already saw this one earlier, and it was called fluorite. And we saw the original one I was talking to you about cleavage patterns for the triangular shapes was purple. And then I showed you another one that was green. And I've seen fluorite, I'm going to put this down. I've seen one that's actually blue before. I've seen wild kind of reddish patterns. Here's a sample of fluorite that has a little of everything. It's clear, green, and there's almost a hint of purple in there. And you know, that just goes to show you that this is all the same thing. Chemically, if I were to test this, it's going to be fluorine and I think one other thing, and it's all the same in all of them. So the thing is, depending on what was around it when it formed, it might actually have a different outward color. So what you see is not necessarily consistent from sample to sample. So I can go to some parts of the world, grab a sample of fluorite, and it'll be blue. And that just happens to have to do with what, you know, what are the other minerals that are around? What are the gases in the atmosphere at the time of the formation of the mineral, and so on. So got one more example for you. Here's quartz, which we've come to know and love. I've shown you this one several times. Here's another sample of quartz showing a jagged breakage. That's a fracture pattern right there, not cleavage. And so these are quartz crystals. These are about as pure as it gets, which is how come they're so clear. If not, it's a little white actually in there. But this one is definitely a pure sample of quartz. But I have another one over here that this is part of my mineral collection again. And this is also all quartz. Now you can see some in there that look a lot alike the one I just showed you. Let me see if I can illuminate that a little bit. All right, so you can see some that look kind of whitish clear like the one that I just showed you, but look at the purple ones. So what was going on there? Well, this was a part of a volcanic event, and there were gases in the atmosphere and ash and smoke and who knows what else that were getting involved in the matrix while these were trying to form, and so you get this purple color. So quartz is a great example of a very highly variable mineral, and I've seen white quartz, bluish quartz, purple quartz, pink quartz, which they call rose quartz. So that one is definitely highly variable. So while the outside color of a mineral is sometimes very helpful, like with pyrite, where it's always pretty much the same brassy metal color, that's pretty consistent, whereas some minerals aren't. And we'll learn the word variable is kind of an important factor in mineral identification. If it says variable when you are looking at the description of a mineral, it means that it's going to come in different colors. So that's mineral color.